Welcome back. Here's a funny joke. You have a dog, it doesn't have any legs. Where does it go? Well, exactly where you left it. All right, number one, draw a factor tree for each of the following numbers. Then express the number as a product of its prime factors. So we've got 8 here. And we need to create a factor tree and put it into its prime factors. So that's going to be 4 times 2. 4 times 2 gives 8. And then we're going to have 2 times 2 gives 4. So 2 times 2 times 2 equals 8. All right. Now, up here, I'll do it. We've got 2 times 2 times 2. That's expanded form. Expanded form. And then you've got 2 to the power of 3. That's index form. And here, 8 is evaluated form. All right. Next one. So we're going to put it in index form. So 2 to the power of 3 equals 8 because that's the way they wanted it. All right. So draw a factor tree. So we did that. Each of the following numbers, and express the number as a product of its prime factors. Prime factors. And if you read question 1, it'll say in index form. All right, at the end of your question on your page there. So let's do the next bit. 20. That's 10 times 2. And then we've got 5 times 2. So 5 times 2 times 2 equals 20. And in index form, that's going to be 5 times 2 squared equals 20. Okay. Letter C. 14. 7 times 2 gives 14. So in index form, it's the same as expanded form. Okay, so because these are just 1 and 1, all right, so there's only 1 7, only 1 2, so there's your answer there in index form. 7 times 2 equals 14. Okay, 68. So 68, we've got 34 times 2. Then, so 17 times 2 gives 34. So 34 times 2 is 68. 17 times 2 gives 34. And that's it. All right, so 17's prime times by 2 times by 2 gives 68. And in index form, 17 times 2 squared equals 68. Okay, 64. So we've got 32 times 2, and then 16 times 2. And here we'll have 8 times 2, and we've got 4 times 2. Ooh, this is a hard one. And we're going to have 2 times 2. Ooh, so fair bit of work in this one. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 equals 64. So 2 to the power of 6 equals 64. So there's your expanded form and your index form. Last one, second last one, 108. So here we're going to have 54 and 2 and 27 and 2, and then we'll have 9 and 3. 9 times 3 is 27. Then we'll have 3 and 3. So they're getting pretty tricky now. Okay, so we've got 3 times 3 times 3 times 2 times 2. Okay, and that's 3 cubed times 2 squared, 108, equals 108. So last one, we've got 200. Okay, this is going to be a tricky one to do, so let's think about it. We've got 100 times 2. 100 times 2. Make that look a bit bigger. We've got 100 times 2. Then we'll have 50 times 2. Then 25 times 2. And here, 25. 5 5s are 25, so 5 and 5. So our factor tree is going to be this. 5, 5, 2, 2, and 2. All right, so our prime factors are 5 times 5 times 2 times 2 times 2. So that's 5 squared times 2 cubed equals 200.